The first step in treating disordered eating is identifying the problem. One main warning sign is excessive weight loss or even weight gain. If you see your child lose extreme amounts of weight or seeing them weigh themselves a lot, I really discourage even having scales in the house and having to focus on a weight at all. Preoccupation with body image is another warning sign. If you see your child body checking in the mirror, a lot of times they'll obsess about their stomach. Look at how big my stomach is, Mom. A lot of them will actually touch their collarbone or put their hands around their wrist, or you might see your child wearing baggy clothes because they want to cover up their body. That is another part of body image. A third area is just seeing a change in their eating patterns. You might see your child not wanting to eat meals with you anymore. They'll say that they're full or they've already eaten when you know they probably haven't eaten. It might be that they're cutting out foods that they once loved. You might also see them do a lot of rituals with their food, cutting food real small, or chewing their food a lot and for a long period of time. There might be moving food around the plate to make it look like they've eaten the food. Or on the other side of binge eating, maybe large amounts of food being missing in your house too that you maybe just bought. You might see a lot of caffeine intake. A lot of times teens will drink excessive caffeine to try to make them feel full and replace meals by drinking a lot of coffee to numb out their hunger. And same with water. You'll see them trying to drink a lot of water. A lot of diets will promote you to drink a lot of water to fill you up, but that's really abusive to do to yourself because water doesn't have calories, so you just get bloated but not really full, and it really distracts you from really truly being in tune to true hunger and fullness. Preoccupation with nutrition content of food. You might see your child monitoring food or going on food apps, MyFitnessPal or Lose It, and tracking obsessively their food content or looking at their carb, protein, and fat, and that has to be exact in a certain ratio of what these diets promote. Using laxatives, diuretics, diet pills, you might find if you find those in your child's possession, that is another indicator that they're probably struggling. Diet pills and laxatives are a form of bulimia. If you also see them exercising excessively or that they have to go exercise after they eat, that is another form of bulimia, that they're just trying to release a lot of their anxiety through that, where it becomes then an addiction with, they actually can get addicted to the endorphin. That would go along with the mood fluctuations, that you'll see real highs and lows in your child's mood. Just as any addiction with drugs and alcohol, it's same with disordered eating. You might see irritability, especially when they've been restricting and they have low blood sugar. You're going to see a lot of irritability, depression, anxiety, lack of focus, not being able to steady. You'll also see that they won't be able to sleep. When you have low blood sugar, there's kind of an anxiety that comes over, or if they've binged a lot before they've gone to bed and they can't go into that deep REM sleep. Physical signs of disordered eating, you might see, especially if there's some bulimia, you'll see inflammation in their jowls because their glands right here get swollen from purging. You might see around their fingers a lot of dry skin or more excessive hair, trying to keep their body warm if they've been restricting. Physical signs of bulimia are they'll experience a lot more sore throats. You'll see them getting sick more often. Their immune system will be dropping. A lot of times you'll see sunken eyes from either restricting or purging. And just malnutrition. Some of the first steps to recovery are to seek help immediately, especially with getting a treatment team on board with a registered dietitian, a therapist and a physician that especially specialize in disordered eating. A lot of times parents do kind of the wait and see approach and see if it's going to get bad. But disordered eating is like kerosene on a fire. Once it gets into the system, it can increase the symptoms very rapidly.